No, that's one of those phone numbers off the app phone numbers. You just thought or said my queen, my queen, my queen. This phone number doesn't go anywhere. No, it goes onto the phone all the time. But it's not the phone number like you trying to track my location, be a stalker. And you qualify for miracles, so you want to stalk me, probably just to help me or keep me safe. That's one of my phantom, it's like a phantom phone number. Like a ghost phone number. So I have these weird phone numbers where it's not really the phone. So that like I can use those phone numbers to just, because like people told me don't never put your phone number on Facebook, dummy. And I was putting my phone number on Facebook because I was like, if the United States and Dubai stalk me, I mean, what does it matter? And a bunch of experts said, well, I still just wouldn't put your main phone number anywhere. Because, like, I just wouldn't do it. So I was like, okay. And then they kept putting all these secret spy things on the car to watch over me. And then they started talking to me. They started talking to me about all these spy phone, secret phone things. Like, secret communication things. So, like, it's a lot of that kind of stuff. So, if you call on it, you're not going to be able to, like, what did that there was a husband, and he called me from a fake phone number, and somehow he could lock my location or something. He could lock into the phone or something. Like, you're not going to be able to do that off these fake phone number things. Or all these fake ways to communications, all the fake stuff, like you ain't gonna be able to find me or whatever. You gotta go to the real phone number. And if you don't have the real phone number, just think or say my queen, and tell them I don't. This is not the real phone number, and they'll give you the real phone number. I can't put on a video because, like I just told you, they kept telling me, even if Dubai and the United States have hurt me, apparently you still wouldn't put your phone number. I guess so. Okay, a God is saying that you're trying to get me money, but you can't give me no money. Yeah, that's okay. We just had a talk about how people were trying to backpedal and give me money to try to save giving money to countries that hurt me or something. And they couldn't get money through. And like, it happens all the time. I've heard from husbands, money doesn't go through. I've heard from all kinds of people that they can't even email me or send a penny through. Like, but you know, I still thought that counts because like there is nothing else you can do anyway, except prove to God that you cared. You know, God will always remember that you cared and try. It's up to you if you want to watch me through the phone or the car or something. It's pretty uneventful, or it sucks really bad. Usually I just am grateful to have one or two husbands that are like a nun that would serve me as my husband wholeheartedly whenever I need help. To just be grateful for the rewards of God that do things for them. And those husbands help keep the car running or help force a miracle to help me when the United States wants the car to break and wants me to be homeless all the way through. So the United States and Dubai got me, the United States and Dubai took my money until I had nowhere to live. So I made $5,000 that month. I made $5,000 and they stole it all until I could not even pay my car payments or the trailer amount. So then they kept doing it month after month until I had to leave because I couldn't afford anything. And I didn't want to cost anybody money and just sit around when I couldn't pay rent, so I just because it was just a rent. It was a rent to own thing. So, but it was just rent. So then I thought, well, if I stay here, I'm just going to cost everybody money. But if I just leave, I won't cost them any more than what I did. So I took out. Then I've been struggling with the car because they started making sure I only made like $100 a whole month, so I couldn't pay the car. So these husbands have been using the power of God with me to viciously attack these countries more in secret, so I can earn enough money to struggle to keep trying to pay towards the car. I'm not going to say that I even know if I've paid it all the way through in the whole months. But those husbands help me through that. And then when the car breaks or something, which could be my fault, the country's fault, some bad thing that these people just want to pop or break. I've been told by other countries that the United States and Dubai can just push a button and break my engine and stuff. All kinds of gross things I don't want to really know, but like, apparently they can break the car on demand. So these husbands have figured out how to find random strangers, stay disconnected to the situation, but get random strangers who become an easy, quick miracle and only require whatever I can afford or have. And then these husbands give them more money or pay them in secret whatever should have been paid, so that I can live very unrealistically with barely any money. The United States and Dubai wouldn't even let me have a penny. They literally said, I want her homeless. I want her dead, raped, victim and criminal shit up her ass and homeless, walking around like God is dead and doesn't mean shit until the United States and Dubai are so dead antichrist in front of everybody that they can't do it anymore. So, I mean, my husbands are moving hell and high water. My powers are moving hell and high water. And like I said a while back, I'm fighting all bad forces and bad countries that murder me and war together. So I'm fighting all of existence that's bad just to be free and safe once and for all and be God again. So me and my husbands are pretty much, well, you could tell me, but I'd say me and my husbands, because I only have a small handful of husbands that really would do anything and everything for me and stay connected to my powers religiously and will do anything and everything I ask and just be grateful for the reward of God. And between me and that small handful of husbands, we are dominating and surviving where it is obviously impossible. And these countries want me to be a homeless, dead, weird loser walking around. So I'm surviving where nobody wants me to. And I for these countries are backed by every enemy I've ever had, you know. So I wouldn't worry about me. I mean, I would think now's where you wouldn't worry about me as much as ever because it's going better than ever. But that tells you how bad it got. But I'm winning, and my husbands are supporting me and winning. So like, there's only up to go from here. So like, if you feel really bad for me or something, I mean, you can keep trying to connect to the car or the phone. A lot of people do. So a lot of people would have done a GoFundMe. So a lot of people said, make a GoFundMe. And I was like, it won't work. I've tried a billion things. You can't give me money through any avenue. They have it all ruined. And so a lot of these people just watch me through my car or the phone and do whatever they can do to just help out. But they have all said that if they try to do more than something stupid and small, weird strangers start to stalk their entire existence, and you know, that's not worth it. Me and my husband, we seem to be struggling and climbing out of this slowly but positively. So it's up to you if you still really feel better to just help out or be somebody that serves a great dead God as I go through this and get out of this. It's up to you guys. But I would say that's my biggest victory story. I have not had husbands who could win and help me. I have not had husbands who could attack and win and help me. And now I have husbands that are so powerful that they can attack. I can use my powers and go inside of those husbands and attack. And like because of it, we have options we've never had to struggle through things. But are we still struggling through things? Well, yeah, but like the bigger smart thing would be to destroy your enemies so that like you can just be happy again and it's not always a constant struggle. So that's our main focus, is that we just want to kill everything and everyone. Have them labeled and overloadedly paraded around as the ones that did it, so everybody knows to stay away from them massively. And have really big summaries of their crimes and what they've done and how badly death will befall you if you even get near them. And see, that's another thing. People don't realize that this fight includes the fact that everybody could get hurt really easy. So everybody could have a great demise, and everybody could have a great suffering and death, and like a lot of bad things could happen. So like I can only struggle with my husbands to just keep surviving, because I have to think of those countries. I have to think of all these victims that have been created. I have to think about fighting all my enemies once and for all with all these gods. I have to think about all the nightmares that every god and more are in because of this. So, one, do you even want to be part of so much turmoil and fighting? That's a choice you gotta think about too. And then, when you can only help me in small, stupid ways without somebody harassing or bothering you, do you really want to go through that? So I would tell you what I would tell most anybody. Maybe go back to my queen, and ask the gods if really you are the best, like, answer to help anyone. And if you are really, if you would be more of a miracle than not, then maybe it's worth it, but maybe not. See, I refuse to think about a nightmare I'm still stuck in. So I live strategically in my brain like a robot that wants to kill everything and just be free. And I don't ever want my brain to understand reality. Because, when you're in something, you don't want to think about it. But if I killed my way out and I was free, life would be fun and easy. And when I get there, then maybe people want to find me and make sure the car's okay, make sure my life's okay, make sure everything ends up okay. But yeah, I'd say go to my queen, talk to the gods, and ask them, is it more overall good that I watch over her till these countries are dead and gone and paraded around for the crimes and secrets they thought they were going to get away with, murdering God and more? Or is this too much scary spiritual stuff and more, and it's best if I just maybe say a prayer extra for her and her husbands, of the powers of Bonnie and Nika, her powers in their bionics and in her resurrection, to have more prayer to help them be able to kill their way out and be free, and check with the gods about it.